morning. Good morning. Hey, so glad you're here this morning. I am just getting ready. I'm going live on 2 channels, so bear with me. I'm just getting the other one up here, and we are live. Hey, good morning. So glad that you're all here. Okay, perfect. Hey, good morning. Good morning. It is Monday, and it is a beautiful day out. I am up in Montana. It's lovely in Montana. So I would be curious where you guys are watching from. If you're in the States, the USA, drop me a little note in the comments and let me know what state you're in. Yeah, it's lovely here. And I'm on, as I'm always on, to talk about side hustles and making money online. So I'm happy to have you come on in, drop me a hello. I'm on 2 platforms, so hello up here and hello here. Yeah, glad you're here. Glad to get going. So I am a Gen Xer. I'm mid-50s, and I'm going to open this shade a little bit now. It was blinding me with the sunlight, but it's so nice outside. Oh my word. Yeah, so I am Gen X, mid-50s, and I changed my whole story, my career story. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So I have always had a career. I've always been the person that's gone to the office. You know, I got my degree, worked my way up the ladder. That was me for 30 plus years. And I didn't get water. Dang it. And I married, and my husband's 8 years older than me. So I don't know if you guys think that's a big age gap, 8 years. I don't. And personally, it's never been an issue for us. So it was never an issue until. So he had to have unexpected open heart surgery. And that, let me tell you, they whack you open like a coconut. It is like super serious. And it made me feel kind of bad because I have always been, if I hear somebody talk about, oh, so-and-so had open heart surgery, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I'll remember you in my prayers, and that was kind of that. So until you go through something, I don't think that you fully realize like what's involved and how serious it actually is. When I say they crack you open like a coconut, they crack you open like a coconut. It was insane to me. And, I got to see him right after they brought him out of the surgery when he was still intubated and had all these tubes coming out of him, and just to talk to the doctor about, what's involved and what they do. It was very much an eye-opening experience. And I decided I needed to do something different. I needed, obviously, time to help with recovery for him. And that began my journey. So I've got an HR background, and I've always been the corporate work in the office kind of gal. And when this situation happened, and the other thing that it made me think about, one, he needed help with recovery. It was a major deal. And it's the first time that we really started talking about our age difference. And because he's 8 years older, he retires in 2 years. And I was like, dang it, we like each other. And I kind of want to hang out with him when he's retired, right? I mean, who wouldn't? Who doesn't? So I began my journey of looking. I was Googling because I wasn't on social media, no social media. So I was Googling, part-time jobs, remote work. How are people making money? What online, flexibility, those kind of things. And I discovered the make money online world. It was new to me. I didn't need to make money online. I had a great job and career, and I was good, and I was doing my thing. And so I just was overwhelmed at all of the information that was out there to make money. And so I started looking into things. I found a gal who was about my age, Gen X, mid 50s. She had a similar background. She was a career person, worked in an office, and her story was she was short for retirement. And so she found an online program, and that's what she was talking about. So I was intrigued, and I decided, I'm going to do some research and look into this because that's how I roll. I am not a just jump in when I hear about something. I'm like one of those annoying researchers. And some of you will appreciate that, and some of you will like, it'll drive you nuts. It drives my husband nuts. I don't just spend money. I don't just whip out my credit card and buy whatever. And I had never done this before. So I was like, I took 3 weeks thinking about it, doing research on the program, researching the founder, seeing what people had to say about it. I mean, I was on Reddit, I was everywhere. Because the big thing for me was I had never done social media. And I realized if I want to jump into this world, this make money online world, I'm going to have to do social media. So that was also, it gave me pause. I was like, okay, it's going to be a new thing for me. Up in Montana, and I know there are people in Montana who are on social media. I'm not saying that. But for me personally, it's like I go to work, do my job, enjoy my job, come home. We live in such a beautiful area that when I'm done working, I am outside or I'm not on my phone. So I made a conscious decision, I'm not doing social media. It's just not something I need in my life. So I knew that all of that would change once I discovered this. And so I really thought about it. I prayed about it. And then I just made the decision, you know what? Why not? Other people are doing it. And if they can do it, I can do it, right? I mean, yes, I had to learn some new things just because I was a social media virgin. But heck, so I dove in. And it has been the best journey ever for me. It has been literally the best journey ever. And I like to tell people, especially those that are like me, Gen Xers, baby boomers, that's my husband and I, we're older. You can do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And so what am I doing? What am I doing as my side hustle? It's a way for me to make money online. It's something that, so my goal, just so y'all know, my husband retires in 2 years. And I want to be retired with him. He's 8 years older than me. So in 2 years when he retires, technically, I was looking at still going into the office 8 more years. Well, because we like each other, and he had open heart surgery, and it was a very big thing. And it's like you start then to think about how short life is, immortality, all of those things you start to think about. Because let's be honest, I mean, I don't feel old. I don't feel old. He doesn't feel old. I mean, until he had to have open heart surgery, then you start to be like, oh, dang it. And he is fully recovered right now, and he's doing so well. We're still going in quite a bit with his cardiologist for following up and making adjustments to meds and that kind of thing. But so grateful that he is okay. But you just don't think about those things as you're living life, because you're living life, and all of a sudden when something like this happens, it gives you pause to think about, dang it, life is so short. And what's important to me, and who do I want? I mean, for me, it's God, family, and friends. It's not working a job 60 plus hours a week. That's not it for me. Life is too short for that. But I still need income, right? We still need to be able to make money. So I did the program, I jumped in, I started learning. So what the program, it gave me 3 key things. The program gave me done for you digital products. So I'm selling something, because that's how you make money online. You have to sell a product or a service. And so that's it. I didn't have to go on Canva and create something. I didn't have anything in my back pocket already. I just wanted to get into it and start to learn and do it because I wanted to see if it worked. So it gave me 10 done for you digital products that I could sell. It gave me the back end system. So when I say that, what do I mean? I mean, it's like the website, it's the email campaigns, the automations that happen because I only spend 2 flexible hours a day on my side hustle. And when I say flexible hours, I put 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there. I am not glued to my phone or my computer all day long. I can put in 2 hours, they're dedicated hours, 2 hours of work, and then I'm moving on. I'm moving on with my day, doing other things. And I love that I can break that up and literally do, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes on a lunch hour, 15-minute break. I can be creating content. So super, super flexible and not glued to a computer or my phone. So if you're worried about time, like I don't have time, Elizabeth, to do this. I don't have time to have a side hustle. I hear you because life is busy. And I feel like the older we get, so Generation Xers out there, it's like the kids are leaving the house or they're trying to leave the house. I mean, a lot of them can't afford to leave the house right now because everything is so expensive. Where we live in Montana, it's so beautiful here. And unfortunately, that has just drawn the people in, all the people that want to leave the big cities and come to the mountains. This is where they come. So I lost my train of thought. Okay, that's menopause brain right there. I tell you what. So bear with me. Making money online. That's what I'm talking about. And all the people moving into the valley. So I wanted something super flexible that I could fit into pockets of my day. I didn't have to chunk out 2 additional hours because life is super busy. And Generation Xers and baby boomers, we got a lot going on, right? I mean, we're having careers, we're having families, we're having to maintain the home. It's busy. And so when people are saying to me, I don't have time, I get it. I get it. I know. I was the same. It was like, gosh, can I do this? But realizing and seeing the opportunity that was before me, the opportunity that, gosh, if I could retire in 2 years when my husband retires and not have to work an additional 8 years because we like each other and he had open heart surgery and we want to spend as much time as we can together in retirement, I can find 2 hours. I can find 2 hours in pockets of my day to have a side hustle. So I want to encourage you, if you do feel like, gosh, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm too busy, I can't do this. I think you can. I think you can. I think you can. So it gave me the digital products to sell, done for you digital products. And, when I say that, done for you digital products, another thing I want to point out here, it's my own business. I get 100% of the profit. So when I sell a digital product, whether it's $100 or $1,400, whatever I sell, I keep 100% of the profit. I am not sharing those profits with anybody else. It is not, good morning, it is not affiliate money. I'm not getting a percentage. It is mine. So when I'm working for me. I'm not working for somebody else. I'm not splitting things. So good morning, hearts to you. So that is a key distinction. Hello. Glad you're here. And you guys too. Hello over here. So done for you digital products, the back end. I am not techie at all. It gave me a website so that I would have a way to connect payment gateways. I mean, people start talking about that and you're like, what? I mean, I knew, hi, you're making my day. I knew that I would have to get paid somehow, but I didn't know how. I knew that I would have to have things set up, and I needed a step by step. And I love that. Thank you so much. My heart is just, beating here. Appreciate you. So, the back end, the email automations, the email campaign, the website, I didn't have to create it. So that was huge for me. That was something that, as a Generation Xer, when the corporate world, I am like the IT department's worst nightmare. I put in help desk tickets all the time. It's not that I'm not good on a computer. I'm awesome on a computer on the front end. I'm one of those annoying people that have like 20 tabs open at a time, and I'm just bouncing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you. So I have 20 tabs open, and hi buddy. Okay, I gotta show you something. Hang on, keep sending the love. I'm gonna show you something. Look at this cute little face. How can you not just adore him? This is Asher Bear. He is so sweet. He's 11 years old. He's going to be 12 in July, so next month. Look at that. So I just wanted to show you. I know, he's worth a heart, right? He's such a sweet little boy. Thanks for pushing me, man. I just so appreciate that. So IT department doesn't like me, and they don't like me because I'm a frequent flyer. If there's anything back end techie, I'm not your girl. I need help. And so when I thought about having my own online business and the whole website side of it and payment gateways, how do I get set up? I did not want to deal with that. And the program gave me that. It gave me automations, and I didn't even know what that meant. I can be sleeping and someone can be buying from me in Australia or the UK while I'm sleeping. That's my automation working in the background. So I put in my 2 hours a day. My automations are working, transacting for me. So that was the second thing. And then the third thing that I absolutely needed for my Gen X brain. Gen X and baby boomers. I love you guys. I am you guys. And I'm telling you, we can be making money online using a program that is step by step, so beginner friendly. So it gave me the know-how. The third thing that the program gave me was the know-how. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. I've never had this much love, and I'm kind of newer. So thank you. I guess my heart's over here. My heart's kind of right here. Thank you. So those are the three things: digital, done for you products to sell, the back end, the website, the automations, and then the know-how, like literally step by step. I could go back and watch something if I didn't get it or didn't understand, and it was the whole understanding of how you make money online and the different opportunities that are out there. So the program, I like to refer to it, thank you, as an ecosystem. So it's not just like you're getting digital products and you go out and you sell them. You have an online community that you're a part of. You have weekly trainings. You have weekly tech support. There's guest speakers that come in. The program's fresh. It's fresh, which I love. It was founded in 2022, so it has staying power, right? That was important to me. I was like, didn't want to necessarily sign up for something that you can't research and see the back end and is it successful. But knowing that it had been around since 2022, was continuing to grow and keeping the materials fresh. So there's new trainings being added. So your mind continues to grow and learn. It's not stale, people. It it's wonderful. I mean, I've gone from how to make money online using digital products to an understanding of UGC, TikTok Shop, affiliate marketing. I mean, there's just so many different ways. And when you've got such a foundational program that you are starting on, that you're it's like your foundation, right? That you can learn and grow and earn. That, my friends, is what I'm talking about. And you can get information if you just look around in here. You can, get information on your own time, your own pace. Again, I took 3 weeks of researching before I dove in, because I'm a nervous Nelly when it comes to just spending money. And my name's not Nelly, it's Elizabeth. But I'm cautious. I'm like one of those people that I want to look at something, I want to research it. So don't feel any pressure. Just check it out and see if it's for you. See if it's something that resonates with you. Like, yeah, I could see myself doing this. I feel good about it. I feel like it's an investment in me. And I think we all should be making investments in ourselves. And it's, for me personally, I learned a whole new skill set because I was a social media virgin. I didn't have any accounts. I was not on this app. I was not on this app. I mean, I just, it was all new to me. And I was able to do it step by step. And it's something that I can take with me into retirement. So, I'm a researcher. And yes, I actually printed this out. I want to give you just a few stats because I think that they're mind blowing when we start talking about retirement. And just some interesting facts. And of course, this also is my HR background, talking to people. So listen to this. This is per Forbes. By age 60, you need 11 times your salary to stay at pace to retire by age 67. So that's not retiring at age 60. That's if you're going to keep working to 67. So by age 60, you need 11 times your salary. So if you make $80,000 a year, by age 60, you should have $880,000 saved for retirement. So that's not your expenses. That's not, your kids' college fund. If you're contributing to that, it's not, it is literally saved for retirement. If you make $100,000, that's 1.2 million. By age 60, you have 1.2 million. Vanguard says that fewer than half of Americans are on track to maintain their current standard of living after they retire. So think about that. Are you happy with your standard of living? Because half of y'all are going to be retired and your standard of living is going to drop. So how do you feel about that? So when I was looking at, a way to bring in additional income, and one of my big motivating factors was I wanted more time with my hubby because he's 8 years older. He had open heart surgery. And when that event happened, we started reevaluating what's important to us. So I still needed income, but I was like, okay, there's got to be a different wheelhouse other than what I was raised with, Gen X, mid-50s, of you get a job and you work, you try to climb that corporate ladder and see where it gets you. So that was one of my motivating factors, is just looking for something different. And there's opportunity there for sure. So look around here. You can get additional information for sure and consider it on your own time. But what I love, another thing that I love, because I feel like I love a lot of things. Another thing that I love is that I can take this with me into retirement. So how many people get retired and they don't have even enough saved? So, I feel like I'm talking to two different groups here. I'm talking to like people that are retired that feel like they don't have enough and they're looking for a side hustle, something that they can do with their older brains, as a beginner friendly way to make money online. So I'm definitely talking to you guys, but I'm also talking to everyone, and especially people like me, Gen X, who don't have enough saved for retirement or are just finding that the day to day is so expensive. I mean, with the war, the cost of gas. I mean, I know you guys all know this. You know, I look where I live, and because it's so beautiful and it's kind of a touristy area, people are coming here. The cost of everything has risen, not ridden. So even buying a home, holy smokes, buying a home can be almost impossible if you are a young person. And so having two jobs is so common. I forget the percentage, but it's over 50% of US workers are poly workers. So that means they have more than one job. They can't get by on one job. So why would you have a second job where you've got to report to somebody else? You know, if you're working part-time as a second gig and you're reporting to somebody and they've got a schedule for you, you're answering to, you know, the second man, because you're already answering to the first man at your first job. And over half of US workers are poly workers. They have to have two jobs just to survive. So if that's you, my friend, you should really consider an online way, a side hustle like what I'm talking about, where you can have a flexible 2-hour workday. So flexible meaning you fit it in to your schedule. If you can do 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, an hour after the kids go to bed, you have control over your time and how much you put in and when you put it in, instead of reporting to yet another person with a set schedule. It just makes so much sense to me. And I just feel like I want everyone to know that this is an option and available, um, so you don't have to be grinding so hard with your daily life. So um, definitely check it out. Hi down here. Hi, good to see you. Yeah, so that's what I'm about. Having a side hustle, a way to make money online for complete beginners. Um, yeah, what I'm doing gave me three things as a complete beginner. Done for you digital products that I didn't have to done for you. I didn't have to create anything. I instantly had something that I could sell. I keep 100% of the profit. It's not a commission split. 100%. What I sell ranges all the way from $100. The most expensive is $1,400. And then there's a range in between. I keep 100% of that profit. So I love to tell people, you look at the most expensive program, $1,400. If I sell one a month, that's $1,400 in my pocket. If I sell one a week, that's $5,600 a month in my pocket. So you start to think about selling higher ticket items and the return to you when you get 100% profit. And 1,400 is a lot. I mean, I know that is a lot, but there's other 100 is the least expensive. You know, so that's a way to get in, get your feet wet, learn. And then as you start selling, if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade. So done for you digital products, I did not have to create. High ticket, quality. I'm not afraid or ashamed to come on and talk about it. It gave me the back end. It gave me the website. I didn't have to create a website. It gave me the content. It gave me the email campaign, the automated system. And then it gave me, most important, because I was a social media virgin. I did not know what I did not know. It gave me the know-how, step by step. This is how you can have your own online business, all the way from setting up your social media accounts to you know, transactions and what you do on social media, how you communicate with people, how you don't have to communicate with people. You don't have to DM, hey, 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 good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Angie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So I did not have to DM anybody. Which I didn't want to tell family and friends about it. I was a newbie on social media, and I did not want to have my friends and my family thinking that I was like begging for a customer. Let me sell you something. That was not me. I love that I can come on here and thank you, Angie. I love that I can come on here and interest based. If people are out there and they want to learn how to make money online, they're searching for it. I'm not telling my family and friends, which I loved. I did not want to be seen, or I didn't want to be a part of any kind of a pyramid, any kind of a multi-level marketing. I get 100% profit. There's no one above me and no one below me. My hustle, what I do is money in my pocket 100%. Those were the things that I was looking for, that I was excited to find. And I just know that there are people out there that are in the same boat. You don't know what you don't know. And so go ahead and follow if you're not already following, and come back every day. I'm going to try to go live more often, but I'm constantly putting out content. And if you need to think about it, if you haven't checked it out yet, if you need to think about it, then take your time. I took 3 weeks, folks, before I bought the program. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what I have learned. I'm grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for the skills that I learned are impacting other areas of my life and other endeavors that I'm doing. So I'm a seller on TikTok now. I never would have even known about TikTok Shop and how you can be an affiliate or you can be a seller. This program, this foundational program, set that up for me, introduced me to it, gave me the information that I needed. It opened my mind, really, to possibilities of what's out there. And that's what I love to talk about with people, my fellow Generation Xers, my fellow baby boomers. You can find a way to make money online. You can have your own little side hustle, and you can start with a very foundational program, step by step. An online community that is supportive. You do have trainings that you can attend. You do have tech support. You do have a way to get answers to your questions. It's been around since 2022. So it's got staying power. It's not a fly by night. It's not something new that you think, oh, I'm putting money into this and I'm not sure. Is this going to last? Is this going to be around? It's fresh. So when I say it's fresh, new information, new trainings are being put into the program. So it's not stale. You feel like you're getting the current, like what's up, what's out there. I know I am. And I'm continuing to grow into other areas. Because I tell you, once you master selling digital products online, and you can do it in 2 flexible hours, you start to realize everything else that you can be doing. And opportunities are just really, I don't want to say endless, but there's a lot of opportunity. So you can check out, what I'm doing. No pressure whatsoever. Think about it. I took 3 weeks. You do you, but go ahead and follow me. And then, you can always come back and find me if you decide today isn't the day that you want to do it and you want to just think about it. I think that's great. So that is my live for the day. Thank you very much for joining. I'm going to say goodbye to people down here first. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. We will see you guys tomorrow. And then up here,